Guys. So we are gonna go live. Let's see who jumps on. We're gonna talk a little bit about summertime, summer prep, summer scheduling, summer maintenance. Uh, just pretty much all the summer stuff that you need to have in order to have a successful summer season. So let's see if anybody jumps on. It is early. It's about 5:40 a.m. West Coast time. We usually get up at 4 a.m. and train for an hour, and then 5 a.m. Usually about 5:36 a.m. come home prep, and then we're usually at our first location um, by about 6:37, depending on what we have. Today we have a drop off, so we have a client here with the truck that we're taking care of. Exterior wash, decon, paint enhancement, and coating, just a seasonal coating, so just a 1 year coating. Um, but that's just one example of, we'll be done by 10 o'clock. You know, um, that's just one example of how you can schedule your day to kind of avoid the heat, to avoid the uh, the fatigue, and just to keep mental clarity throughout this time of year, because most of us see an influx of business during this time of year, and of course you want to capitalize on it, but you also don't want to burn yourself out. You don't want to overexert yourself. You don't want to overexert your team. You don't want to you know you you, you don't want to do too much, you know in the pursuit of capitalizing, in every sense of capitalizing, whether it be on new clientele, whether it be, um, on the capital itself, on, capturing money itself. But that is important in business, but at the same time, it's important to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, make sure that you're taking, because there's other things that you have to take care of too. So keep in mind that if you are going to be busy during this time of year, or you are busy this time of year, you still have other responsibilities that you have to take care of. And I'm not just talking family stuff, but I'm talking, the other part of the business, whether that be your social media, your marketing, your record keeping, your HR, your your training and development, whatever it is in your business that you have to take care of on a day to day. Don't neglect those things. So make sure that you have your schedule in order. Make sure that you're giving yourself time to do the other things in your business that are going to help your business grow in the long run, instead of just thinking, okay, I got to go out here and I got to knock out as many of these cars as fast as I can, or however many come through the shop. I need to make sure that I, take care of them. Yes, you want to have all of that in order, but don't let anything else fall behind. Don't get behind on your paperwork, on your reporting, on your tracking, on anything that's keeping your business um, moving at a high level. Make sure you're not falling off on those tasks, because those tasks can become a little bit more um, harder to get to with you being busier doing the technical work, or you managing the technical work, I should say. So just make sure that you guys are taking the time out for yourselves to do this stuff. Let's see what we got. Um, yeah, so there's a lot of ways that you can not only utilize your schedule in order to avoid, um, the crazy heat and the crazy influx of clientele. You can change your hours. You got to remember your business. I forgot I used to keep it. So let's let's put a reminder out there that this is your business. So you're responsible, and you're also in control of your schedule. You're in control of your operating hours. You're in control of your staff. You're in control of what clients you take on or don't take on. So keep that in mind when you are, when you're scheduling for this season. We have extended hours when it comes to daylight. So if you're a mobile unit, you may be able to work later or earlier. If you're a shop, you could keep your hours as is, or if you're seeing an influx of clientele coming through, maybe your guys need to take some time off. Maybe they need some rest. So take into consideration all of these things. Maybe take longer breaks throughout the day, or maybe a few more shorter breaks throughout the day for your staff. Just make sure that you're able to still optimize during this time of year. I see a lot of guys not know how to handle their scheduling, not know how to handle the influx of clientele coming in, whether you're mobile, shop, both. We're both. We're not quite 50-50 yet, but at this point, it's, we have our schedule down to where we don't work in undesirable environments or temperatures, none of that stuff. So you guys can control that. It's a part of your business. It's a part of your operation. Control it. Take care of it. Handle it. Don't expect things to just fall in your lap. If you want your business to be at a certain place, you have to take control of it and figure out how to make it and how to manage it in a proper way so you can maintain throughout the entire season and maximize your earning potential. Because what happens is a lot of the times the guys will be, they start seeing an influx. They're like, go, 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 go. And then next thing you know, they have a time where they're just like, I can't do anymore. I'm exhausted. It's taking its toll on my family. It's taking its toll on my body. It's taking a toll on my staff. It's taking a toll on my clientele. Or you're just not prepared and you don't have the back end help. You may not have help on the business side, on the operations side of things, so you don't know how to handle that influx. So this is why it's very important to get training and to consult, um, get mentorship. um, Again, I'm always going to stress trainings, because that's where you learn how to handle all of this stuff from people who have experienced it, from people that have gone through it, from people that have done it throughout their careers. They can tell you pretty much the shortcuts, the easy ways and the hard ways, and things you want to stay away from, things you want to avoid, when the influxes come, and also when it dies down. And a lot of people think, okay, well, this is my time of year to really make a lot of money. It's your time of year, but you can make money any time of year. Like, let's not get that twisted. You can make money any time of year. If you're savvy with it and your business is, and you know what you're doing, you can make money any time of year. This is not our busy season. We take it easy during the season. Like, we don't want to be overwhelmed during this time of year. We're very selective with all the jobs that we do. Our clientele know that, and the demand is always here. The demand is here 12 months out of the year. Um, so we've worked really hard to build that and to keep it that way. So if you guys have any questions on how we've done it or how we're doing it, we have plenty of YouTube videos on there about our business, how it's structured, what we do. If you're looking to do that to your business, or if there's something that you want to apply to your business that maybe we're doing, take it for what it is, apply it, try it, test it out, see if you like it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it's always there. It's information, and there's other guys also out there who have. Um, what's going on, Henry D? Um, yeah, there's lots of different ways that you guys can navigate during this time of season. We want to see everybody make money, but we don't want to see anybody getting burnt out. We don't want to see anybody getting beat up and exhausted during this time of year. You should be able to maintain well and make your money but I want to see you guys do it year round. Like that's my goal. I want you guys to, those guys that follow us, those guys that are really dedicated to us, guys and gals, who really listen and value the information that we're putting out there. They're seeing a lot of success not only during this time of year. They're seeing a lot of, especially during this time of year. They're seeing a lot of success. But what makes us very, very happy and very proud of what we do is that the guys that usually get consulting one-on-one training, or they attend our school and them training, they're seeing success throughout the entire year, which means more than just, everybody's busy this time of year. But we've had a few things. We're going to make some more videos on. We've had a couple crazy things happen this past week, man. It's been a challenging week, but part of business is being able to navigate through those challenges in a graceful way, in a composed way, and being able to recover. Like a lot of people don't talk about recovery. Recovery's I lost how highway just jumping on a chat. Hey, what's going on, Franco? Yeah, it's part of your business is learning how to navigate and how to recover from from things that were unexpected. Just a couple things here. This little piece went out on us this past week, and this is off of our main um, air compressor. And unfortunately, this air compressor, it's a really nice, it's the quietest air compressor on the market. It's a very expensive air compressor. And this you could only get through the manufacturer. So unfortunately, I went to about 4 different places. I even went to specialty pipe fitting places, and I also went to a place that does airline hoses, and that's all they specialize in. And they couldn't even, and they build these there for, that's what they do, all different sizes, and they couldn't even get, they couldn't do it because they said the threading is different, and I was gonna have to. Good morning, Mario. So this went out. So we've been, we have a backup compressor, and we haven't really been using it. We've just been using the steamer to kind of use as compressed air. We haven't had any jobs where we really needed the compressed air, but it is nice to have. It makes the job so much faster. So we are missing it right now, but I've ordered these. They should be in soon. I had 2 clients booked for coatings. The specific coating that they wanted, we didn't have in stock, so I had to order that. That's coming in. One of our pressure washers went down. Fortunately, we had a backup. Our hose reel had a leak in it, and I have to get some specialty tools to fix that. So there's been a lot of things that and it all hit us like all in the same week. Oh, and my retractable hose, my retractable garden hose that we use when we're going to do mobile fleet work, that started leaking on us. So it's been a challenging week, but nothing has stopped us. We're still pumping out the same quality. It's just, this is why it's important also to learn those fundamentals at the very beginning, because if I didn't know how to work without a compressor, or if I didn't know how to work without certain reels, or if I didn't know how to work without, certain tools, it would really push me back quite a bit. Wow. What's going on, Scott? Hey, Joel, didn't guarantee about the summer, and yeah, it's yeah. So throughout the summer, guys, just make sure that you guys are maintaining your health. Make sure that you guys are, and I know everybody's trying to chase that money, but you know, you're no good if you're beat up, if you're tired, if you're exhausted, if you're just drained. You're, first of all, you're not going to provide the best customer service, and we all should know at this point that customer service is what's going to be a continuous driver of business. That's going to be your number one lead maker. Your number one retainer is always going to be your customer service. So if you're not on point with that constantly, if you're exhausted, if you're not giving that level of customer service you normally do when it's one phone call a day, and now you're getting 5 phone calls a day or 10 phone calls a day, and you're not providing that level of service, obviously you may see a drop off there. And bad word travels a lot faster than good. So just make sure that you guys are keeping your mental health in order, your physical health. Um, we want to see you guys. Um, but yeah, we don't want to compromise anything. You know, pick up the extra work, do what you can, but don't overwork yourself. You know, it's very important not to overwork yourself during this time of year. And people get really excited because things get busy, things pick up, you know, and they want to, you know, they really they want to capitalize on this time. And I understand. You know, I was there at a point in my career too where I wanted, but it's real easy to hate your job when you're overworked, no matter what it is that you're doing. You know, you could have the most passion and, you know, in the world for what it is that you do, and if you're doing it and exerting yourself, and it's taking a toll on you, your family, your health, your staff, it's not going to be worth it in the end. You know, and I could speak that from experience. I've been in a lot of different um, you know, a lot of different industries, and I've loved a lot of the things that I do. And you know, like Mario said, you got to have that balance. You know, we're taking time to, I schedule my days off. I have to schedule my days off like 2 3 months in advance, and I'll tell Sal, hey, we're going to take this day off, this day off, this day off, this day off, so we already know, like, we're good to go. Vacations, if we want to take vacations, we're closed for 2 weeks. We're actually closed from Christmas to New Year's. I want to say from, we're closed from like the 23rd to the 5th or something. So we have that time off. We'll be at SEMA this year, so we're taking time off for that. That's still going to technically be work, but you know, there's, and then we're going to be in Utah next month. But we take our time off strategically, but we know when we come back, it's time to work. You know, so there's that balance that you always got to have. Otherwise, you're just going to burn yourself out, find yourself in a bad place, find yourself, you know, with family that hates you because you're never around. All you're doing is working, and you know, and some disgruntled employees and probably some unhappy clients. So let's not get there, guys. Keep it composed, maintain, and take care of yourselves. So that's all I wanted to jump on and say. We're gonna have a few videos coming out soon, just about some maintenance shit that happened to us this week. We're also gonna be, you know, you guys can see the Coach Kemi products here back here. We're also going to review a lot of the Coach Kemi stuff that we've been playing with, and we're actually really enjoying. We're really enjoying. They have some badass soaps that I am, you know, their line of soaps at this point. You know, I used to think all soaps were the same until recently. So that we'll be posting some stuff on that. So yeah, that's it, guys. I just wanted to jump on and just tap in for a minute. And everybody have a good one. Be cool, and yeah, take care of yourselves. I'll catch you guys a little bit later.